Greetings, this is Sloshworks and welcome to a brand new game. We've been doing a lot of brand new games on the channel lately, but I don't know, it just seems like that kind of time of year. This is Rising World, an early access alpha. It's just gone up on Steam. It's essentially what it looks to me to be a medieval Minecraft with very upgraded graphics, a sandbox crafting game. We are just going to jump straight into a new world. We're going to do absolutely nothing different, and we're going to call it Home, because home is where the heart is. Now, I have played just a little bit of this to get used to the crafting and a little bit of stuff like that, but I thought what I'd do is I'd give you guys a bit of a look, show you around how it works, and if you'd like to see more, leave some comments down below and let me know, and we'll see what we can do from there. Because it looks pretty damn cool to me. So as you can see, it is really, really pretty. It is early access, so you do have a little bit of a lag every now and then. It's not super optimized. If you look up in the top right, I've got two kind of tools at the moment. I have a pickaxe and an axe. And I think what we'll do is we'll kind of go for a bit of a run around, have a look at a little bit of the... Whoa, that's going to hurt. Or apparently... I heard some kind of an animal then. Anyway, we're going to look for somewhere a little bit flat. Because even though you can kind of flatten the area out, it does take a while. But we'll look for somewhere where we can start crafting, somewhere that's kind of got, you know, a little bit of everything around for us. And then I can kind of, I think we can slide down here. Whee! Now the reason I found this game was actually through Weemcast. Now if you, oh, this looks nice. And now if you've never heard of Weem before, or his channel, you should definitely go check it out. He makes incredibly well researched and incredibly knowledgeable Let's Plays. He's an absolute dude. You should definitely check him out. And me and my wife sat there and we watched his couple of videos of this, and we sat there and thought, we need to play this game. So I got it, and as I said, I've played it a little bit. I think this looks like a good spot. We've got a cave up there that we can do some mining in. We've got lots of trees, so what better place to start than here? So what I think I'll do... that cow appears to be sinking into the ground. You okay, Mr. Cow? Oh, holy shit. Did you just scare me for no reason? Anyway, we are going to not try and get lost. Back over here, there was that cave. Was it over here? We're lost, aren't we? I think it was up here. Yes. So I'm going to kind of start building my house around here. But what we're going to do is we're going to look at the mechanics, and I'm not going to tell you my favourite part of the game until I get to the point where I can show you, so I'm just going to start this here, so we'll just start chopping this down. There is a bit of a grind getting all of the different items, all of the different materials, and you do go through them quite quickly, but, you know, as in all games like this, I just got to remember, is it E? It's F, sorry, it's F to pick things up. So you chop the tree down, then you can chop it up into different bits, and there you go, we'll pick all them up. We got all those bits of wood. We're going to do this for a few trees. If you did notice, I did chop down the stump as well. That's just so that we can have kind of an area to work around. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about when we get there. But we'll get some of this as much as we can, and then we'll go get a little bit of stone. And then I'll start showing you some of the crafting. Some of the stuff in it, because it is early access, you can build for free, which I think is a really good idea to give people access to it without necessarily making you harvest everything when everything's not balanced and all that kind of stuff. But once again, you'll see what I mean by that when we get there. I don't think it can hurt you by landing on you, but always something I always try and avoid things landing on my head, which isn't necessarily true. Once at a supermarket I had a metal shelf land on my head. Luckily the dreadlocks prevented my skull being split open. At least that's what the doctor told me after looking at the x-rays. Okay, so we got a bit of that. Let's jump to the pickaxe, and we don't want to mess up this place too much, but what I think I'll do is I'll kind of hack here a little bit and get as much of this as we can. Like, we're going to try and make it a little bit of, not really proper stairs, but kind of just take out this little chunk here so we can build stairs up to the cave, because I don't want to mess around too much with the actual rock walls. I'd like to go inwards. So we're going to just, I think a little bit more than this will be... Okay, inventory is I. So we currently have 17 stone and 15 pieces of logs. So I reckon just a little bit more we'll get rid of these couple. I do think that the graphics of this game are really impressive for such an early access. It is incredibly pretty. And I think if this is what it looks like now, I can't wait to see what it looks like when it's a finished game. Okay, let me have a look. I keep thinking tab should be inventory. I don't know why that. So we've got 30 stone, 15 wood. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm thinking I want to be kind of near this place, but out here in the open seems like a good spot. Now, we want to go to crafting, so we'll press I for inventory, we'll go over to crafting, and over here, the little drop-down menu will bring up resources, lights, crafting stations, and all that kind of stuff. You can see that we do need a shelter. That will sleep you through the nights, because it gets very dark at night, so it's quite a lot easier. There isn't actually anything in the game yet that can kill you, so it's absolutely fine. We've got only end lights, we only have torches at the moment, but that's because we don't have the other stuff. So we would like to make some lumber. So we are going to use 10 pieces of our logs, which is going to make us 40 of our lumber, and with our sticks we are going to make, yes, 10. Perfect. So we now have quite a little bit of that. So we're going to go back to our crafting stations, and now we can make a workbench. So we're going to craft that, and now you will find that in your inventory. So you can take that up here, and you can kind of see that ready to be placed down. If you hold the right mouse button down, it will put it down. There is a way to turn it, but I'm not quite sure how to do that. So if any of you guys know how to... Apparently I just dropped it by pressing Q. Q does not turn it. So you can actually turn them to place them, not necessarily straight, but I'm not quite sure how to do that, but I will work that out, especially if we do future episodes. So now we have this, and we can go up to this and... Is it right click? So now we can, because we're standing next to it, we can craft all these other things that we couldn't before, like weapons, miscellaneous stuff like posters, ladders, all that kind of stuff. But if you notice here, you can see that the iron sword, you do not have to use any resources to craft it, because this is what I mean by they've got a few things that are free that, you know, in the future we will most definitely have to find the resources to craft. Maybe those aren't in the game yet, but they're giving us access to them anyway. So the utilities, we have a clock and a compass. We don't have any iron sheets yet. We would like to go to our crafting stations, and we do want to build an anvil. So you can see we've got a loom, which requires all that kind of stuff, furnace, which requires 128 stone, an anvil, which is absolutely free, and a block bench, which is 48 lumber. Now we do need some more lumber. So lumber, how many logs do we have? I don't know if that's going to be enough for that, but we do want a block bench, so we're going to have to go chop down some more trees. But first what we're going to do is we're going to get the anvil. Actually, no, we don't need to do that yet, so let's go get this tree here. This tree should probably do it. And it's almost getting to the point of the game where I can show you where I think this game is going to absolutely excel. People who play Minecraft, people who add mods to make things look differently, all that kind of stuff, that's been a big part of where that game has come from. So I'll be able to show you in just a second as soon as I can create my block bench. Alright, so I'm pretty damn sure that we can do it now. There we go. So we've got our block bench. So we'll go back out, we'll jump down here, we'll chuck that there. So number 4, we have our block bench. We're just going to chuck these things here. They don't cost that much to make, so if we do end up building a house or something like that in the very near future, we will be able to use that. So we're going to go up to the block bench. Now, this is what I'm talking about. These are all the different things that you can actually use as blocks, but where this game absolutely blows my mind is we're going to go to wood blocks. Look at all those textures. Look at all the different things you can do with just normal wood. Think about the freedom you have of how to make your house look exactly the way you want. Look at all these different things. It absolutely blows my mind that all of this stuff is available in such an early access game, and it's such a small download. Like, it looks It looks incredible. So what we're going to do actually, because we do have some stone, I think stone bricks, and I'm just going to try and find one that I think I like. I think those look too fancy for me. I like the idea of something that's just kind of been shoved together, thrown together with whatever was available. So we're going to do that. Now we're going to go here and we're going to craft as much as we can, because that's how we roll. So we now have 30 blocks of that. Now we're going to go to the wood blocks. Wood blocks are the wood planks. Now we're not going to do anything with that yet. So what we're going to do is... that's what I was thinking. What we need one more tool. We need a rake. That smooths out the terrain. So we need a scythe blade. Now to make a blade, I think we're going to need to use the anvil. Now we did have an anvil. It's on number 3. All of these things aren't very visible in the grass, but there you go. We're just kind of doing it for now anyway. So we're going to jump in here. We'll go crafting. Now, we want to make a scythe blade, which as you can see is free. Rake head is free. Sickle blade is free. They are all free because that hasn't been placed in the game yet, which is absolutely fine by me. So we need to, I think, make some sticks. Although I may have already made some sticks. But we'll go to our tools. And we want to make a scythe. There we go. And now this is really cool. So you can completely take the grass down to where you want it. Clear everything out. A couple of swings takes it completely clear. I'm not 100% sure if they grow back yet. But I guess we'll find that out over time. I mean, for an early access game, you know, a lot of these crafting games, these sandbox games, there's no real game to them, especially at the beginning. But did that stop Minecraft? Like, at all? I mean, I loved Minecraft purely for building things and making whatever it is that I wanted. And this feels like it's got that medieval slant to it as well, which I think is going to be so much fun. So, and it's multiplayer as well, which is nice. So we've got a scythe blade, we've got a rake blade. I guess we should just go make those things because we can. So we'll go over here, we'll go down to our tools, and we can make a rolling pin. How awesome is that? Let's make a rolling pin. We need to make a rake. We need to make a sickle. So we've got all these things now. We'll leave the wood there. We don't need the sword at all. And I'll show you what the rake does. So this can take an awfully long time. So let's have a look. Alright, so what we're doing, see, is we're lowering the ground. So you can flatten things out. So right mouse button, my god, right mouse button puts it up, left mouse button puts it down. And we can make things completely flat. It is a little bit hard to see when it's flat, but you know, we can work it out. So there you go. It gives you the ability to do this. It's kind of like Life is Feudal with that kind of thing where it does take an awfully long time to lower everything down, but it also seems to be a little bit more intuitive to me. So there you go. So we've kind of flattened the stuff around where we are. We've got, that looks a little bit funny, you can see the sky through there. We've built a few things, but what we really want to do is I'd like to show you kind of how these blocks get placed down. So the best thing about this, I mean, it's so different to how they do it in Minecraft. But if you do this and just hold down the left mouse button, it'll put them down. Except I think what I was doing then, sorry, the right mouse button puts them down. Sorry, I was just letting go. So what you can do is just build lines of them like that. I'm not quite sure if we can go up. You cannot go up. That's a lesson that we've both just learned, but there you go. So you can make your little foundations like this, and from here, as you can see, you have so much freedom of how to build whatever it is that you want, especially if you're trying to build large structures. So let's actually have a little bit of a look. I wonder if we can take that down and it becomes another one of the blocks. No, I think that just breaks it. Okay. So at the moment, as you can see, you've got quite a lot of stuff that you can build. You've got the saw bench, which crafts furniture, which we could make. We've got the anvil, we've got the furnace, which smelts ores to make different things. We've got the loom, which weaves cloth, which I guess is going to make clothes. We've got all these different types of torches. We've got torch mounts to put them on the wall. We've got big torches like that, ceiling lanterns, all of these things. There's so much stuff that's available. Miscellaneous, I like that there's trash cans. That's not really very medieval, but there you go. You got all these different types of ladders. But what I think we'll do is we will build a couple of torches and... okay, it can't be medieval. There is flashlights and pen lights. So what we're going to do is we're going to build, I think, about 12 torches. We're going to escape out, and I think we might go for a little bit of an explore. As I said, this is mostly just to kind of show the game off. If you guys would like to see more, just let me know, and I will, without a shadow of a doubt, make some more. I guess maybe I can put it here. I guess I can't. Maybe I need a torch mount to do that. That's interesting. Let's have a look. If we go here, we go to the torch mount. Oh, a garden torch. It's a freestanding torch, so they are different. See, this game, every time this game surprises me, and I've only had it for a little while, but excuse me, shouldn't you be the garden torches? No, that's sticks. Why did I put them there? We'll chuck them there. There we go, and we'll just put that there. Garden torch is going. Oh, it's on a bit of an angle. I kind of like that for some reason. There we go. Everything like that. Let's chuck this up here. We have our little torch there. Let's go exploring in that cave. But as you can see, guys, I think this game has huge potential. I think it looks like it's going to be enormously fun. And I think that what you're going to be able to do with it is going to be absolutely awesome. So I think what we'll do is probably fall to our death. We're going to just kind of explore this cave just a little bit. Oh wow, that's so pretty cool. Okay, so what we've got is a cave we can dig out pretty well. Let's just dig our way back up out of here. But yeah, guys, leave some comments down below if you'd like to see me do some more of this one and kind of explore what we can do. Let me know. I think this game looks like it's got a huge amount of promise, and I'm a big fan of crafting things, and I'd be pretty happy to do a lot of gathering off camera and then just spend the time on camera building, or I can just, you know, talk to you guys while we go gather stuff and we can do it together. But let me know if you'd like to see more. Let me know what you think, and I will hopefully continue on with the game, because it looks, even at this early stage, like just the amount of different textures you can use just impresses me so very much. So Weemcast, thank you so much for showing me this, because I had not even heard of it until I saw it come up on your channel. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. As I said, let me know down below if you'd like to see more. I'll see you guys next time.